December 9th, 2016. Under the bright skies of South Africa, a Piper PA-28 aircraft with registrations ZSOWB, Zulu Sierra Oscar Whiskey Bravo, took off on what was meant to be a memorable journey. At the controls was a 20-year-old pilot, freshly licensed just 5 months earlier, with roughly 100 flight hours under his belt. This wasn't just a routine flight. It was a heartfelt trip shared with his 2 closest friends. They had planned a scenic getaway, staying the night at Shukuza Camp inside the iconic Kruger National Park. The young pilot had submitted 3 separate flight plans through air traffic and navigation services, outlining a VFR-compliant route from Rand Airport to Kruger International, with a return scheduled for the next day. Their outbound flight proceeded without issue, landing at Kruger International Airport after 2 hours. The pilot immediately arranged refueling, adding 63 liters of avgas, and secured the aircraft in the general aviation parking area before heading to the camp. The following morning, December 10th, the trio returned to the airport around 6 a.m. Zulu. The pilot completed a thorough pre-flight inspection. By 8:38 Zulu, he contacted the tower to confirm their location and readiness to depart. Due to instrument meteorological conditions at the time, he was granted special VFR clearance to fly beneath the clouds while maintaining minimum visibility standards. At 8:51 Zulu, the aircraft lifted off. ATC instructed the pilot to report when 7 nautical miles out, but as he climbed and navigated the special rules area, the pilot contacted ATC again, concerned about the low visibility and cloud coverage. He requested to return to Kruger International. Permission was granted, but during the return, he was held for 10 minutes due to departing traffic. Once cleared, he landed safely. The pilot thanked ATC and apologized for any inconvenience, to which they responded with reassurance, relieved he was back safely. The trio waited in the airport service area for about an hour in hopes the weather would improve. Eventually, they moved to the terminal to have lunch. At approximately 10:20 Zulu, airport staff saw them returning to the aircraft. The pilot conducted another pre-flight inspection, and by 10:30 Zulu, they were back on board. He radioed ATC from general aviation parking, declaring 3 people on board and fuel endurance for 4.5 hours. ATC gave clearance to start engines and taxi when ready. With VMC conditions restored, a regular VFR flight was approved. The pilot was instructed to climb to 7,500 feet and squawk transponder code 6716. The aircraft departed at approximately 10:39 Zulu. Soon after, ATC noticed the aircraft straying from the planned route and queried the pilot. He requested to descend to 5,500 feet to remain below the clouds. He confirmed this would only be temporary until exiting the Terminal Maneuvering Area, TMA, after which he planned to climb to 6,500 feet and contact Johannesburg information. By 10:49 Zulu, the aircraft exited Kruger's airspace and communication was handed off. At about 10:59 Zulu, the pilot made his final confirmed transmission. He was 2 nautical miles from Johannesburg info, flying at 5,800 feet. Tragically, at 11:18 Zulu, a report of a potential aircraft crash came through a frequency used by South African pulp and paper industries, referencing the Gondwana area. Kruger ATC notified rescue authorities at 11:45 Zulu and also reached out to Johannesburg info. The latter confirmed the pilot had attempted to contact them at 11:26 Zulu, but had not responded further. At 14:40 Zulu, ground search and rescue crews located the wreckage. The crash site was 30 nautical miles west of Kruger International in the Gondwana region at an elevation of 4,724 feet. The devastating scene confirmed there were no survivors. The aircraft had been destroyed upon impact and a subsequent fire. As families, friends, and the aviation community mourned the loss, the South African Civil Aviation Authority launched a formal investigation. Findings revealed the pilot had been in regular contact with his parents, flight training academy, and instructor about the weather. Although advised to wait, he chose to proceed. ATC Communications further showed he had concerns about the weather but still decided to depart. A significant point noted was the pilot's decision to alter his flight route without prior notification to air traffic control. Initially, he was en route to Bombela Stadium, about 10 nautical miles from Kruger, but later he declared intentions to divert westward via Zanin, flying over Gondwana, likely to avoid worsening weather conditions. Topographic studies of the Gondwana region highlighted that the area contains complex mountainous terrain with peaks reaching between 4,000 and 6,500 feet above sea level. Terrain well known for rapid weather changes and poor visibility. The investigation concluded that the aircraft crashed due to controlled flight into terrain, CFIT, amid poor visibility in cloudy conditions. The pilot's strong determination to reach home, despite signs of worsening weather, may point to the hazardous mindset often referred to as "get there it is." Several recommendations followed, including the formation of a dedicated task force to address CFIT accidents and promote safety awareness regarding decision-making under pressure. This tragic accident serves as a solemn reminder of the risks that can arise from poor weather judgment and overconfidence in marginal conditions. May the memories of those 3 young lives inspire ongoing commitment to safer skies and better pilot training. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please like and subscribe for more aviation stories and safety insights.